Hi again! I'm back outside in my backyard looking for sap. Let's see what we found. Here I have one of my sap containers that's almost full. Look at that! You can get that much sap in one day if it's a really good day and you've got a nice big tree like I have. What I tend to do is I just dump it in a pot like this and then take it somewhere where I can put it all together later. I poured that one in and I got another one over here in a milk jug. I'm going to show you how I pour. So I just have the pot here. See, it's already got all that sap in it. There's a bug too, but that's okay because we strain it after. I'm going to unscrew the cap and just tip it. It's still attached to the tree and that's okay. Here, I'm going to tip it and pour it in. We have to collect it out of here, otherwise they overflow. So pour it in. I'll take that moth out now. It's pretty big. Come here, moth. And cap it back up so no more bugs get in. And I have this much just from two. That's all probably about as much as in a milk jug. Here I have another tree set up where I have the taps just attached to a tube that comes down. There are 3 taps in this big tree. It comes down and goes into a bucket. I'll show you what's inside. Look how much sap we've collected already. It's full. I can't even pour my bucket in here. It's frozen a bit because it's been cold the last couple days, but that's okay. It's looking like we're going to have enough to boil. So I'm going to take my pot and I'm going to put it in, hopefully, in my other bucket. Let's go check that one out. I have another one here. Oh, one of the tubes fell out of the tree. That's okay because I think it's about time to stop gathering sap anyway. I have so much. Oh, here it is. So much, I'm running out of space. See? This one is full too, but I'll still pour that bucket in. Yeah. Get my bucket. Take the lid off for a minute. And if these things get a bit dirty, it's okay because we're going to strain and boil it. And I'll dump it in. Hi, we're back inside and I'm going to do a little activity and lesson to show you how the sap goes up the tree and how it comes back down and fills up your buckets through the tap. Here I have a picture of a tree I've drawn that will help explain how the sap goes up the tree and back down and out the tap. So you can see that I've drawn my tree with no leaves because there's no leaves on the trees right now. They have not started to grow little buds, and those buds have not formed leaves. So when we're drawing a tree that we're taking maple syrup out of or sap out of, we have to make sure we have a tree with no leaves. There's no leaves on the tree yet. Here I have my maple tree. I have my little tap and my collection bottle. I just tried to draw a bottle. You can see that we have grass on the bottom of our tree. And we even show the roots because those help get the water to suck up the tree and create sap. So how sap is made is the roots of the tree suck up any water left in the ground. So if there's water in the ground, here's some little droplets of water. The tree, the roots, suck that up so that they get nutrients and water so they can live. So the liquid goes up, the water goes up, up, up the tree. It's going towards where the leaves would be, even though there are new leaves. To make leaves on the tree needs water there. So the water goes up, 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 gets sucked up the tree, all the way into the leaves and the branches. And then at nighttime, if you remember from the other videos, I said at nighttime it freezes. A good time for sap is when it is melting in the day, but freezing at night. So during the day, the tree sucks up the water, and at night it freezes. It becomes ice. So you like a little snowflake to show that there's ice in the tree. Then the next day, the sun comes out. Here's our sun. the sun comes out and warms up the tree. So the tree is warming up, and our ice here is thawing. It's thawing, so it's not ice anymore. It's thawing, and when you have water that's thawing, like an icicle, it's going to drip down. Boop, drip, drip, drip. So as this water is melting, it's actually going back down the tree. It's going down, down, down the tree. And as it goes down, any of it that hits our hole comes out the tap, boop, and into the bottle. So we're not taking all the liquid from the tree. It needs that to live. If we put taps all around it, we could hurt the tree because we're taking all the liquid it's getting from the roots. It sucks it up, and we would be taking all of it. Since we just have one little hole, the only sap we're getting is any sap that touches or would normally go back down through that hole. So we're not hurting the tree. If you make sure you don't tap too many holes, or you could hurt the tree. But this is actually very safe for the tree, and you can do this for many years before you can't anymore, really until the tree gets so old that it would die. So in the daytime, it sucks it up around the evening, and then it freezes at night. And during the day, as the sun melts and heats up the tree, the water melts, the sap melts, comes trickling back down, and goes out our tap and into the bucket. Now I'm going to do you a little bit of a lesson to show you what activity I'd like you to do for our maple syrup. So your first job for your activity is going to be to draw the tree that I have tapped. So it could look like this. It can be one of those two branched out trees that I showed you in the video. It doesn't really need to look perfect, but I would like you to show that there are roots at the bottom. There's some grass to show where you can start to see the tree. We have branches at the top, and are there leaves? Nope, not yet, because it's still too early in spring for the leaves to start growing. In fact, if you are getting maple syrup and you start to see buds on your tree, you have to take the taps out, because any syrup you'll get from that won't taste as good anymore. It starts to bring up different nutrients from the bottom, underneath the tree, from the roots, and the nutrients make the sap not taste very good. So if you are collecting sap and you see buds or leaves forming on your tree, take them out and stop collecting sap, because it won't taste very good. So we have our branches, we have the roots, we have a tap, this little tap. It just looks like doop, doop, just a little angle, a little L that looks sideways. And any type of bucket that you might be able to collect it in. Here I've just drawn like a bottle for pop, but you can draw whatever type of collecting bucket you think you might want to use. Once you have your tree, I'm going to ask you to do 6 different things on your tree. We're going to label it. So I'm going to just hold my tree like this for now. And you're going to need to, how am I going to do this? There we go. You need to label the number 1, branches. We know where those are. Number 2, trunk. You know where that is as well. Number 3, the roots. Label it. So you're going to need to write the word, draw the arrow for all of these. You need to find the tap. Where did you put the tap in your tree? Make sure it's not too high, or you wouldn't be able to actually reach it. You don't want to have to climb the tree to reach it. I can't put my tap all the way up here, because I'd have to climb my tree or get a ladder. And that's not realistic. That's not what you would actually do. Number 5 is your sap collecting bottle. You need a bottle to hold the sap. And the last one is a bit tricky. I want you to draw arrows going down your tree. So just like I had arrows going up and down, you're going to draw arrows going down your tree to show the sap running back down the tree and out the tap. So you need arrows going down your tree. You can do it in color. You can do it in pencil or in black and white. If you want to try to show it with some items you might have in your house. Maybe you have a little plastic tree and you want to try to make some paper labels and stick them on. Be creative however you want to do it. If you can figure out how to do it in Lego, go for it. As long as you can show me all of the parts and label them onto a tree that you have made or drawn. Good luck. And next time you see me when we do sap, I'll be boiling down the sap to show you how we make that watery looking liquid into maple syrup. All right, see you next time.